What's up, people? Back again today, working on camera roll. How to use camera roll effect to make it player more dramatic, make it more nice. So camera roll and selective color. That's what I use most of the time. Today we are going to do a tutorial on camera roll and selective color. So let's go. So we're going to use this image of LeBron James. I have it already cut out. Let me delete this. All right. So I have already cut out. I'm going to use this one. So let me convert this smart objects. All right, let me drag this, bring this right here. Okay, drop this right there. All right, Control T, push transformation, lower a bit. All right, yeah, nice. Okay, so right here, right, and then I'm shifting. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think this is cool. All right, let me change the background. Yeah, solid color. We can choose any color. I don't know. I think probably it's too bright. Yeah, something down, something black. Okay, maybe let's go black. Let's do a black. Yeah, then let's do a black. I think it's nice. So you can see it has a couple of details here. You have some details to the face. You have a bit of sweat, a bit of details to the face. So let me just. All right, so to use a camera effect, first of all, this has to be a smart object. So if your image is not in a smart object, it's not already a smart object. If you don't see this thing, this small box right here, you don't see it. Let me double click and show you what a smart object looks like. All right, so here's the actual image. So if you want to re-edit it, reposition it, you can come and do it. So let me just shift this one here and let me show you something. You save it right here, and we can go back to the layer and you can see where the image is. So you see how the smart object works. So let me just bring it back, Control Z, bring it back to where it is. Save, Control S, and we go back, it has returned to where it is. So that's how the smart object works. So if you want to convert to a smart object, you don't know this, you right click, we go right here, convert to smart object. Mine is already a smart object, so I don't need to do this again. All right, so yeah, so we come to filter, and you go to your camera raw filter right here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna load this. All right, so this dialog box will come up. So you have an image here, and you have a couple of things that you can do to the right side here. So you have the basic. So mostly I just go to the basic. I don't waste my time here. I just go to the basic, and temperature and tint is already cool. I want it to be natural, so I don't add no temperature. I don't add any tint to it. I just go to exposure. If it's a bit darker, add a little exposure to it to make it brighter a bit. Yeah, and a bit of contrast. So, and the highlights, highlights are brighter, so highlights have to be bright, shadows have to be darker. So brighter highlights. So if I switch it down, you see how the highlights look like. They go darker. So I just turn up the highlights a bit up, and the shadows, you see how the shadows look. It looks like, it looks so bright. So we bring the shadows down a bit right here, so the shadows become darker, the highlights become brighter, and the white and the blacks, the same thing. But here we have texture. Texture is important to bring a lot more definition to the player. So we push texture a bit to about 910, and clarity as well. So you can see the difference. Let me turn the clarity down. So it looks so clean. All right, so we'll bring clarity up a bit so that the details will pop out more. Not too much though, just a bit. If it looks good for, however it looks good. So you can see his beard right here. You can see all these things coming out. You can see the face details also coming out, and a bit of the haze. I like the haze too. So this is the haze when it's turned out. So the haze brings more color into it. Alright, so the haze. Then we come to the vibrance and saturation. So that's the last bit that I usually use. I use vibrance a bit and I use saturation. Alright, so you can see the difference right here. Yeah, let me show you. So you turn this out. This is how it looks without camera roll. This is how it looks with camera roll. So you can see the difference, the details in it. Now there's another thing that you can do. You go to the details part, right? Just sharpen it. So the details, you can sharpen it just a little bit. Yeah, and there's a lot of noise. You can reduce the noise so that if I turn this all the way up, it will look smooth, very smooth. So if you want to you want to get rid of all the details, you can do this. But I want details to make it look more realistic. That's what you want to do. You want to make your artwork look more realistic. So just add the details. Yeah, and so that's the noise reduction. But if you don't want to use selective color, again, you can come here, right here. There's another there's a color mixer here. So the human skin color is about orange. but I don't use this most of the time. I just go to selective color to go and use that one. But if you don't want, if you want to do all your editing right here, you can see the difference here, right here. You see? So this brings about changes some of the skin tone right there. Okay, you can add a bit of this, a bit of red to the skin tone to make him look like orange, to make it realistic though, not foul. So this, you can use this and turn out the yellow a bit, so you can see how the gist is moving. But usually I don't use this. I don't use it. I don't know. I don't know why I don't use it, but let me just bring all this thing back. Just revert to the natural state. Yeah, I think that's it. This is my natural state. So we're going to use selective color to finish everything up. So let's go. So we are done here. So let's just okay. And yeah, so you can see the difference. Let me turn this off. The reason why I converted the smart object is because of this thing. If I want to go back and re-edit it, or I want to reuse it, you can do it with a smart object. But with a rasterized image or a non-smart object image, you can't do that. So that's the main reason why I convert everything to smart object, so that I can re-edit it and readjust it if I want to. So this is basically we are like 60% done. So let me add my selective color. So you come here, right? And the last button, we have selective color. So this goes into there's the channel, the color channels of his skin tone. So let me bring down this tab so you can see all the color channels. So you have reds, the yellows, the greens, the cyans, the blues, magentas, the whites, the neutrals. You can do a whole lot with these things here. Trust me, you can do a whole lot with it. But I'm not going to go into details with all these things one by one. But I'm just going to use what's important with this skin color, So let's the reds. So in the red channel, make sure your reds are selected right here, and you come to the cyan, you shift it towards the side a bit so you can see the color changing. So that's right here. You want a bit orange like skin tone. We don't want to do it too much. The magentas, bring it down a bit, turn up the yellow. So as you can see, we are coming to turn up the yellow a bit. So now you see how it looks right there. Then the next thing you have to do, I just go to the yellows. Then I turn the cyan up a bit, so now you can see the difference. You can see where we are getting to right here, magentas, and we bring up the yellow a bit. So this looks nice. This looks so good. So basically, that's how I edit my players with camera raw effect and selective color. All right, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye. Here, right, you can see the difference. If I turn this off, there's a huge difference, man. Trust me. Let me turn the camera effect. So this is where we started, and this is camera raw and selective color. That's where we ended. See the huge difference when it comes to making or editing the skin tone of your player. There's a couple of adjustments that you can do to the player as well. So make sure you watch the next video where I show you how to add a dodge and bend to the player, to the image, to make the muscle definition and the image look more higher quality and very, very nice. So make sure you catch the next video. You can check the link in the description. I'll put it there to the next video where I'll show you how to improve it even more better than this one. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye, peace.